Hey folks, it's another comparison for you today. It's Gail from Seattle Coffee Gear, and I am comparing the R58 from Rocket to the Izzo Alex Duetto. So they're similar in some ways. They both are dual boiler machines. They both have the E61 brew head, but I'm going to go over the stats so that you can, decide which one's going to work best for you. Let's start with the Rocket. The Rocket is a plum ore tank model. The water tank is right back here, and it is 84 ounces. Right there, like that. Stainless steel casing all the way around. This machine is a very pretty machine with a stainless steel, get in there. There, stainless steel cups around right up here. This is your hot water dispenser with the valve for it, and here's the valve for the steam, and this is an anti-burn steam arm, and it has a 2-hole tip that comes with it. E61 brew head, which is a saturated group head, which means that it has hot water siphoning from the boiler up to the brew head, keeping it a nice consistent temperature, and your portafilter as well. Drip tray right down here for this machine, and this is where you would hook up the drain for the drip tray. It has adjustable feet that go up and down, so you can make it a low rider or high rider. Right now it's on the high. It has a PID built in right over here that is actually not built in. It's actually removable. The thinking at Rocket is that they don't want to change the general appearance of the machine. They like that clean look without the PID being visible. So you make your adjustments, and then you can unplug this and stick it in the drawer. And in here you can change your temperature of the boilers. You can change the language, and you can go from centigrade to Fahrenheit, which is kind of nice. Under the hood, it's got the two brass and copper boilers, and the brew boiler is 19.5, give or take, and the steam boiler is 57.5 ounces. So that's the capacity of this machine. As you can see, it's physically a little bit smaller than the Duetto, so it's going to fit some people's kitchens a little bit better. Just depends on what you got going on as far as real estate goes. Let's on-off switch right here. 2 manometers. One tells you what's going on inside the boiler, and right now we're just over 1 bar of pressure, which is typical in your brew boiler. This one here is the pressure as it's brewing. Lets you know if the grind of the coffee is right. It should be between the 9 and the 10 as it's pulling the shot. And I didn't mention it, but the boiler on the boilers on the R58 are insulated. So let's go over to the Duetto. Again, you have dual boilers under the hood, and they are stainless steel insulated as well. Copper tubing, same on both those machines as far as that goes. Let's go back to the capacities. The 27 ounces of steam boiler, or brew boiler, I'm sorry. Steam boiler is always bigger than the brew boiler, and the brew boiler is 61 ounces, and the water tank is 77. So the water tank's just a little bit smaller on the Izzo, but I don't think that's a big issue. You want fresh water. Let's go to the PID. The PID controls the temperature of each one of the boilers, and it also, you can change it from centigrade to Fahrenheit. Right here, you see these little lights that are indicating that the 2 boilers are heating up. So, they're alternating. This runs on 20 amps or 15 amps. The Rocket is strictly 15 amps. Over here, you have controls to turn your individual boilers on and off. You don't do it in the PID. Stainless steel casing, dual wall on the Izzo. It has a really large drip tray, which I found to be pretty nice. I think that's a plus. That's a nice big drip tray. Stainless steel. And then right down here is where you switch from water tank to direct feed from your home. It's inside the PID on the Rocket. And this is held in place with a couple little magnets, one here and one there. Boink. Lever machine, E61 brew head, has a saturated brew head as well. Water service right over here. And then also a 2-hole tip This one does come with 3 more accessory tips in the box from the factory. What else can I say about it? Rotary pump. They both have a rotary pump because they both are capable of being plumbed in. 60 dribble over the front of the machine. 58 millimeter portafilter, which is the same on the Rocket. 58 millimeter portafilter, a little different handle style. This one is going to give you a tilt, so you want to hold it as you're tamping. This one, it has a tilted handle so that when you're tamping like that, you're pretty much going to be straighter up. 2 manometers, the same over here where they tells you what's going on inside the boiler that when it's ready to go. And then as you're brewing, you're going to see this come up to around 9 to 10, and that tells you that the grind consistency is proper. This one also counts back as you're brewing your shot. Actually it counts forward, so you know that it's timing your shot for you. So I think what's left is, and as far as accessories, they all come with about the same thing, except for the Izzo has the extra 3 tips, but the rest of it's the same. Single handle, portafilter, single spout. I mean single spout, not single handle. Single cup with a single spout. The backwash basket, tamper, the hoses for hooking it up for your plumbing. All that comes with in both of these machines. This one is definitely a bigger machine on the countertop. So check the dimensions out before you go and purchase it to make sure it's going to fit in your kitchen. You know, a lot of people live in apartments now in the city and can't have a big machine. All that's left now is I want to brew some shots and do some milk on the 2 machines, and we'll do a little bit of a comparison. So let me prepare that and I'll be back with you in just a minute. Okay, so I've got my coffee all ground, tamped, ready to go. I'm going to get this going. I want to purge this to make sure that there's no condensation. And then we're ready to go. Ooh, that's hot. That's hot. Everything's ready. That's pretty fast. Okay. Looks nice. Shot came out nice. Look at that. That's almost hard. Okay, I'm going to taste it and see what it's like. Tastes good. Can't complain about that. And because you have the 3-way solenoid valve, you have a comparatively dry puck. Pops right out. All right, so let me go get some more milk and get a little prep, and we'll do the Izzo next. Okay, for a fair comparison, I cleaned out that same glass because we don't have 2 of them up here. By we're gonna remedy that though. We're gonna get some pairs. But anyway, I want to use the same quantity is what is important to me. I've got my coffee ground, same grinder. Purge this. Get this going. I'm going to blow the milk right out of the cup. All right. I would say the steaming power is very similar. Izzo might have a little bit more, but not a lot. Okay, we've got wet paint again, and let's get that shot over here. The shot looks nice. I think I have a little more foam than I did on the other one. It went a little faster. So I might not get any art because it'll probably be too much foam. Yeah, I got a little teeny heart. All right, let's see what it tastes like. This one seems a little bit sweeter. There's a difference to it, and I should check the temperatures on the boilers to see if there's a difference there, because that might be the only difference between the two. But it's up to you. I gave you the comparison, and now I want you to check out the rest of the stats on our website, and really it's going to be your choice. And if you have any questions, of course, give us a call, chat us up, and we're always here to give you any kind of information that you could possibly want on these machines. Comments down below. And as always, we really appreciate you, and hopefully you'll subscribe to our YouTube channels. Cheers, and take care and have a good day.